Ready for Money and Glory, Apple Music, Spotify.
I've been getting to the chicken, you can smell me. Getting cash and spending cash ain't nothing, you can tell me. Motherfucker fame, a nigga tryna get wealthy. And I ain't got no hate up in my blood, it ain't healthy. I've been getting to the chicken, you can smell me. Getting cash and spending cash ain't nothing, you can tell me. Motherfucker fame, a nigga tryna get wealthy. And I ain't got no hate up in my blood, it ain't healthy. The hating shit is not healthy. Who really real affected you? You can't tell me. So I stick to myself and only mind my fucking business. Niggas be thick as Blueface Benjis with no ridges. I just cut you off cause I ain't into burning bridges. Might be money on that side, I double back and get it. I done turn the heat up, beat the beat up, I ain't stopping. Haters gonna try and turn your pot down when you poppin', but they told me chase that money, being broke is not an option. That's why ain't no intermission when I'm clocked in. Once I start a task, I don't know when to fucking stop it. I be switching lanes like a liar, switch topics. They see you moving up and they be glad you fall. You just gotta stay consistent, working till you have it all. When niggas moving funny, keep my distance, don't be mad at all. Cause see you moving up, it's like I overdose on Adderall. I've been getting to the chicken, you can smell me. Getting cash and spending cash ain't nothing, you can tell me. Motherfucker fame, a nigga tryna get wealthy. And I ain't got no hate up in my blood, it ain't healthy. When niggas see you getting money, start to hate you. I started how you started, I just had to find a way to. I speak from the struggle cause a nigga really paid dues. They get it from the muscle, this some shit you can relate to. This some bullshit. Why you said that? I guess they don't respect unless you show them where that bread at. It ain't nothing just alike and it don't cost for you to share that. It took some time and money for a nigga to prepare that. We can come together, get this money, run it up. Too busy spreading shots when we should be spreading love. I know better days are coming, I've been praying for the better thing. Frank's red hot, man, I put that shit on everything. I've been getting to the chicken, you can smell me. Getting cash and spending cash ain't nothing, you can tell me. Motherfucker fame, a nigga tryna get wealthy. And I ain't got no hate up in my blood, it ain't healthy. I've been getting to the chicken, you can smell me. Getting cash and spending cash ain't nothing, you can tell me. Motherfucker fame, a nigga tryna get.
Man, you raw as a motherfucker.
I wrote some laws and I thank the God that I ain't not broke. I wrote some laws and I thank the God that I ain't not broke. I block drama, only want money flow on my phone. I've been through it all, when I had to crawl, they said I was hopeless. I evicted all of those demons out of my home. I wrote some laws and I'm thanking God that I am not broken. We ran to the bank, we ran to the bed. My mama upset, mama, I'm just trying to make us rich. Don't put up an act, you think you're the shit. This shit is so crazy, it don't faze me not a little bit. She wanna be right, but I want it less, now that bitch I'm done with. I'm trying to live life without all the stress, but that's what it comes with. I done seen it all, they done seen me fall, we live in a Hempstead. That nigga been gutted since changing his diapers, he changed on his deathbed. She bustin' down for the jewels, lil' mama thinking I'm rich, shit. I take a dumb ass to school, then I am keeping my distance. I do not talk to look cool, like I'm just saying for instance. All of my kinds of the sick, rapping be curing my illness. All of you little rapper niggas is fool me, I be changing the rules. Lil' mama, she tryna build, I just be breaking the tools. I be defying the odds, they saw me skating the pool. They saw me taking the shots, they saw me changing the cues, they saw me raking the blues. I block drama, only want money flow on my phone. I've been through it all, when I had to crawl, they said I was hopeless. I evicted all of those demons out of my home. I wrote some laws and I'm thanking God that I am not broken. We ran to the bank, we ran to the bed. My mama upset, mama, I'm just trying to make us rich. Don't put up an act, you think you're the shit. This shit is so crazy, it don't faze me not a little bit. You think you're the shit, your bitch said she love me for my fit. She want that new Chanel, and you could tell her that I am way too intricate. You ain't introduced me well. Spin me feelings, I'ma make a killing off this rap shit. Send some niggas to your address, make you cop up on some only Maverick. I think it must be the dopamine, or is it the adrenaline? Nigga, if you wanna smoke with me, ganja spicy like the Zatarain. I don't wanna see no potpourri, I don't wanna see no Reginald. Catch me on another level though, all the stress and I'ma let it go. Plenty hitters in the field, we taking
I'd probably take it.
Benjamin Lesnier.
When it all goes down, you know that the money makes the world go round. I'm setting goals and I'm achieving them. I can't be missing opportunities that I can see again. Yeah. When it all goes down, you know that the money makes the world go round. I can do it if I believe in it. I said again, so I don't give a fuck who don't agree with it. I took a couple losses, now it's time for us to win again. I told them never regret the day that I pick up that pen again. You ever left my circle, we can never let you win again. You won't get the picture, then you finish them. Said I'm tired of standing, and I'm tired of waiting. Like a retired doctor, I ran out of patience. They gon' bring you for the belt and we'll congratulate the good work. I don't take it personal, that's just the way the hood work. Everywhere I go, I always try to put the hood first, but never get the same respect, so tell me what's the hood work. Spread the love round, we make something together. No competing, we eat and we run it up together. Split it up with my peoples, cause I love my brothers. Even over money, we make more if we can come together. When it all goes down, you know that the money makes the world go round. I'm setting goals and I'm achieving them. I can't be missing opportunities that I can see again. Yeah. When it all goes down, you know that the money makes the world go round. I can do it if I believe in it. I said again, so I don't give a fuck who don't agree with it. Yeah. A lot of money on the road. No time to talk, I gotta go. I'm adding money to the roster. I need my ganja like a rockstar. I like to split to assist when I'm trying to get rich. I wish shit was as lit as niggas saying it is. Niggas worry about my handle, I just handle my biz. I got your bitch and my camera and the flannel and Timbs. I'm saying when the smoke clears, who is gon' care about the money that these other niggas won't share? Disrespect the trolls, I bet that nigga won't dare. When the Mavericks speak, you hear that shit with both ears. Like, we see all of the hate around. Two T's never will wait around. Money making the work around. Trust me, or you can stay around. When it all goes down, you know that the money makes the world go round. I'm setting goals and I'm achieving them. I can't be missing opportunities that I can see again. Yeah. When it all goes down, you know that the money makes the world go round. I can do it if I believe in it. I said again, so I don't give a fuck who don't agree with it. Yeah. I can do.
Me and my niggas stay loyal. Me and my niggas stay loyal. Me and my niggas who don't stay loyal. Me and my niggas who don't stay loyal. Me and my niggas stay loyal. Me and my niggas stay loyal. Me and my niggas who don't stay loyal. Me and my niggas who don't stay loyal.
And I do not fuck with fake niggas, so rinse me with that snake. On a low pro 3-piece chrome, Asante wheels is how I'm skating. Pistol on my lap, niggas making threats. Me, I'm trying to ball, niggas wishing death. Probably all just talking, probably idle threats. But since I seen this shit happen, I can't take this shit for less. Smoking as I drive, watching for them people. All I know is eat while in these streets, don't let them eat you. This one for my dogs, this one for my lows. Fucking with that fuck around, you fuck around and get smoked. One time for my killers, go hard bitches, worldwide bosses, young real niggas. Had to make it happen, plus I gave my word. Started out the trunk, got it off the curb. Trap around the world, blessings that we learn, blessings we deserve, cause niggas kept it firm. All my niggas, 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 all my my niggas, all 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 my niggas.
Let's go.
The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20, and first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21. Welcome to this special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now. Here's how you get started.
And now, your Minnesota Timberwolves starting five. In the middle, standing 6'11", number 6, Damian Jones. At power forward, standing 6'11", number 24, Frederic Miku. At the point, at 6'3", number 5, Eli Okobo. The other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 45, Donovan Mitchell. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 4, Axel Wall. Your head coach is John Gruden. Ladies and gentlemen, Minnesota Timberwolves.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D-Agent.
Well, the era of star free agents increasingly being on the move has created a media frenzy that sometimes can be intense and draining. Some players like Kevin Durant have pushed back against year-long and incessant free agency questions. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, "We're all actors in a soap opera, and we have to deal with that part of it." Kevin?
It can be a circus. David, thanks. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for Walden.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. Then it's Turner. Then there's Bull. And it's Ramsey in at the 4-man position. And for Minnesota, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Walden is out there with Jones. And it's Okobo in at the point. A lot of great... young talent. Both teams loaded with young talent. What's the key, you think, Doris, as you've watch this league to unlocking that potential and making him what they're going to become.
Yeah, I think for young guys, Kevin, one of the challenges is focusing on getting better every single day. It's the little choices these guys are making. They're going to put in the time to be working on their shooting or their off-the-bounce game or their defensive prowess. Can they be unselfish? Can they be sort of big-picture thinking in terms of just not only their success, but the guys around them? That's hard for a young guy.
Now the Timberwolves with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Here's Walden.
Making
his last shot. Basket counts.
And talk about confidence. You could tell AW knew he was going to fire as soon as the pass was in the air.
Turner passes to Ramsey. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Walden. The Knicks making the shot. 13 feet away. Can't hit that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And Minnesota has possession after New York gets the three. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
So effective. Love when AW looks to score the ball from that area.
Turner passes to Knox. New York moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Turner. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's McCool, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And passes like this brings teams closer together. AW is solid at just knowing when to deliver.
It's deflected. Here's Okobo. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And stolen by Bull. And now Knox running the floor all by himself. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So Kevin Knox, the 9th pick back in the 2018 draft, what an outstanding year he had at Kentucky before deciding to come to the NBA.
Well, you look at the length of Knox, Norris, his arm span, his frame, he can be a handful.
No doubt, Kevin Knox is able, because of that frame you talked about, to shrug off contact and muscle through most players. His reach allows him to be disruptive on the defensive end. So in terms of the physical metrics, you love what this guy brings to the table.
You really need this one?
Yeah. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 1. Okobo, the pass to Walden. Inside. Okobo, that's good.
And passes like this show why many are high on AW, proving how versatile he can be.
Pass to Knox. Got a piece of it. Ramsey passes to Turner. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Okobo with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's Walden missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Turner against Mitchell. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really the the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. While adjusting to the NBA game for this latest class of rookies, Doris, always growing pains, a feeling out process. It's always interesting to watch that being put together.
There are, Kev. There always seem to be a couple of welcome to the NBA moments as a rookie. Certainly you might take your lumps here and there, but this is a talented young group. Can't wait to see what they do.
I can't either. And so he hits both.
Let's remember that Donovan Mitchell's first love was baseball. His father played in the minors, coached in the majors. Donovan himself was a star player in high school. It wasn't until he broke his wrist that he decided to dedicate himself to the game of basketball.
They get it back. Ramsey. Here's Bol. And finally they hit one.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Here's Okobo. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Mitchell looking it over. Fires for 3. But they get it back. Now the pass to Okobo. Outside, Jones. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Can't connect from short range. And Doris, you mentioned baseball where he played pitcher and shortstop. But Mitchell doing just fine, I think, in basketball.
No doubt, Kevin. He's come a long way since high school because back then he was a power dunker and defender. But his transformation into an elite offensive player in the NBA, this is just a credit to this young man's work ethic.
Knox misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Mitchell kicks to Walden. Back to Mitchell. Over Barrett. Mitchell's shot is good.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Turner inside. Here's Bol. Back to Turner. Uncovered. He can't hit that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
But how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Okobo. Turner covering. Outside, Walden. Knicks with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the dunk by Bol.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Okobo. That's in, coming off the assist from Axel Walden. Walden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Barrett. Here's Knox. 5 points in the game. Turner up top. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
I like to see Kevin Knox share the basketball because what it shows is an improving awareness in finding his teammates. That's how people want to play with you.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor. Well, Andrew Wiggins has become adept at knowing how to get separation and get his shot off. That's nice pick and roll play.
Pass to Turner. Back to Harris. It's stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. Wiggins with the ball. And Wiggins closes it down.
Met with those long strides. Andrew Wiggins so dangerous in transition.
Knicks trail by 3. To the paint, here's Wagner, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by New York. Back to Davis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Turner against Davis. And it's Turner off the drive. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Davis surveying the floor. Kicks to Wiggins. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Harris dishes to Turner. Pass to Wagner. Davis with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, Martin. Pass to Davis. Back to Martin. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And it's Davis missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
New York moving it around. Got a hand on it. And here's Martin. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Brady passes to Davis. Harris against Wiggins. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He
Hey,
could
baller.
be in for a big game.
Harris.
Oh my God, my bad, bro. My bad, bro.
And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Shoots over Turner. Here's McCool. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Turner. And nothing is falling for him right now. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Outside, Martin. Here's McCool. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Coleman's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. Coleman,
Damn,
no
bro.
good.
They've been beating them.
Man, they ain't calling no fouls that quarter at all.
Here to start.
Turner with it. And he converts the layup. Turner's got 9.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Knicks, Clarkson is out there with Turner. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Lakers was tremendous. He finished with 57 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Davis kicks to Martin. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Poke loose. Outside, Davis. Martin, the pass to Davis. Takes the 13-footer, and he drops that one in. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. Clarkson kicks to Turner. Begins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Here's Davis. No good on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
It's Martin on the wing. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now Davis. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The pass to Martin. From the arc. And Wagner pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Diamantopoulos, and he's way off from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. From about 16, Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first points in this one.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
And it's Turner off the drive. So if I were to ask you right now in the league, who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back 3 will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Right? Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
Here's Brady. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 6. Barrett kicks to Turner. Right wing. Ramsey passes to Knox. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. The step back jumper is good. Turner's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Outside, Walden. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Timberwolves passing it around. Wiggins against Turner. Wiggins passes to Brady. Here's a Kobo. Over Bennett. It's tipped.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Bull the pass to Turner. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down. We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Minnesota. Here's a Kobo. He's got 5. He dishes it to Walden. Shot from 16. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
That evens the score.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And the dunk by Bull. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Passes it to a Kobo. Pass to Brady. They need this one. Drains the three-pointer. He has 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days. He needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And shot on the way. It's deflected. And now the Knicks on the break. Ahead. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 7th assist in the game. And talking about Bull, his dad, Manute Bull, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're 2 completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Outside, Walden.
Get that out of here.
And that
Get that out of here.
wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Brady passes to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. New York leading by 3. Turner dishes to Barrett. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell twice on the pipes. The rejection is nice.
Here's Turner. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves take possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Pacers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know what, the Knicks, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
Turner up top. This game an incredible scoring display for him. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the pass to Brady. Here's Mitchell. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Turner passes to Ramsey. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
We want the ball. Let's go.
Now it's a 5-point New York lead.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside, Walden. Pass to Brady. It's rebounded by New York.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's Okobo with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's Mitchell.
Get it out of there.
Off on the layup.
Let's go.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
There at the pass to Turner. Some nice passing by New York here. On the way, Harris. Back to Turner. A 3-ball.
Oh, wow. He went around that pick so fast. What kind of pick was that? Ain't no way in hell. That nigga went around that pick fast.
You can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that.
End up right back in front of me. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Get from in front of the paint, bro. Yo, that was 3 seconds, bro. Yo.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Looking to end his
banged it on this nigga. He's straight. Banged it on this nigga on the floor.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Turner passes to Ramsey. Back to Turner.
Tower. Oh my God.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively.
Oh my God,
this
bro.
is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Donovan Mitchell able to play with both power but also finesse. He's got long arms, big hands. He can do so much on a basketball court.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 1, the Knicks.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And before every game, you see Mitchell working on those skill finishes.
You have to be able to elevate off 1 foot in traffic, something he could not do in college. Now you think about what this guy uses in his toolbox. Floaters, scoop shots, wrong-footed quick releases. And he's absolutely fearless attacking the rim.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Turner. Tops in scoring, first in assists. And he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Wagner. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
Turner comes with the double team. Passes it to Brady. Rebounded by Coleman.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Walden. Over Coleman. And he sinks that one into the back of the rim on the way in. Walden's got 6 points.
And that's all the defense can do. At times, AW is just simply too much and too skilled.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. New York leading by 3. We got Walden. Jones is out there with Mitchell. And it's a Kobo in at the point guard. And that's the group for John Beilein as we begin the second half. It's blocked. Here's Knox. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Let's go.
Knox has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Well, this is what we expect. The rise and fire from Kevin Knox in a catch-and-shoot situation. Better guard him now.
Outside, Walden. From the wing. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Turner dishes the ball. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
That's great insight. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Jones sends it back. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Walden.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Ramsey, that ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's a Kobo with the ball for the Timberwolves. On the wing, AW. Steps back and fires. Knicks with the rebound.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Here's Turner. And got it from 18 feet away. Turner's got 25 points. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Walden. He's got 8. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
And you have to be aware of AW at all times, especially when he's going
That was special. My goodness.
And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Walden. Timberwolves trail by 7. Okobo looking over the floor. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Barrett is running.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Here's a Kobo. Turner covering. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And yes, it's good. 10 points for him. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. He feeds it to Ball. That ball's nice speed that time from Turner. Bulls got the lead back up to 9 now for the Knicks. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Bull can't hit.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Jones, and he gets the bucket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Turner. Out left to the wing. Here's Knox. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Turner. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Here's Knox. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, my
Absolutely ferocious finish from Mr. Knox. Just salute him.
The Timberwolves have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on those shots in the second half so far. Minnesota calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Saturday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Davis, the pass to Wiggins. Turner with it. Picked up. At the top of the key, Turner. Here's Diamatopoulos. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. And the Knicks lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And now the Knicks on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
The pass to Brady. Now here's Wiggins. Shoots over Clarkson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Turner inside. Davis is there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Walden, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Wagner, he's checked in for New York. Gary Harris comes in for Turner. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really getting after the defense since the break. It's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Minnesota calls timeout. Dwyer, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Back to Davis. Martin trying to free himself up. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Come to me, come to me.
Wiggins against Harris. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 21.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Wiggins against Harris. And it's Wiggins missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Harris against Wiggins. Harris dishes to Clarkson. New York moving the ball around. Diamantopoulos. Wagner, the second chance points on the tip in. Wagner's got 6.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Walden with it. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 12.
Love whenever AW makes use of this spot on the floor, showing how dangerous he can be.
Pass to Wagner. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. No good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Minnesota. It's tipped. Now Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
On the wing, Wiggins, started by Harris. It's good. And that's now 11 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bull can't hit.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Wiggins passes to Davis. Now here's Walden. D right on him. That one doesn't drop. New York leading by 23. Here's Diamantopoulos. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Diamantopoulos, covered by Martin. Here's the 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Walden, sinks the 15-footer. Walden's got 8 here in the quarter.
And once AW finds his rhythm, good luck. It feels like he's making every shot he puts up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks to Clarkson. Passes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Off target with his 3. Wiggins inside the line. Misses. And so it's the New York Knicks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timberwolves trail by 20 on the court for the Knicks. They've got Harris, also Barrett out there, and it's Coleman in at the power forward position. Shoots from 14. No good on the shot, and New York will come the other way. There's the pass to Barrett. It's rebounded by Walden. Walden's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
To the inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Davis against Harris. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Walden's got 8 rebounds in this game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Barrett. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Softly drops in the floater. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Outside, Walden shoots from the high post, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Wiggins outside. Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
Hey, we see that most nights.
No doubt.
I'm back, girl.
Here's Coleman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Shooting for New York, Coleman.
Hey, babe.
Taking 2 shots.
Man, let's move. Back up, okay?
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions.
All right, I'm in.
And he makes both free throws. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And it's Okobo with the ball for the Timberwolves. Helps teams if they can keep the rights to their best player. We see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. That's the most.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Harper against Turner. To stop the run. Harper, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Turner. Outside, Gonzalez. Back to Turner. 5 on the clock. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Outside, Harper. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by New York.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Passes it to Patton. Here's Johnson. And there's the pass to Patton. Back to Johnson. Here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive number one pick, he's going number one regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Harper against Turner. Here's Brady. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Outside Turner. The dish to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Edwards passes to Turner. And the Knicks miss again. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the floater, Brady, and he banks in the layup.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by New York.
Here's Turner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the number one spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Occupying that instant offense role, Doris, Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning.
Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the middle, here's Brady, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Outside Turner. He kicks it to Clarkson. Gonzalez passes to Turner. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Minnesota. Johnson against Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Here's Patton. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do. Find his open teammates.
Left side Gonzalez. Back to Turner. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't...
Substitution for the Knicks. Coleman.
Now, here's Clarkson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special postgame guest joining us.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double.
And thanks for joining us this evening, folks. We've reached the end of our broadcast, sadly.
On 98.9 The Flex, back in a bit for more on your New York Knicks.
Have you or someone you love been injured, municipal, motorized, scooter accident? Do you or someone you love suffer from emotional and physical distress as a result? Then you should contact the law firm of Check.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work.
No, I gotta do it. I gotta do this. I see you out there doing work.
You'll never get better watching other players work out. Go do something.
Now you talking crazy. I'm rolling up, bro. You can do that. I'm a 5-time champion. I'm on the New York Knicks. Watch your mouth, little boy. You get fired. Yeah, get that call with me.
Bring it in, everyone! Before we get started, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Walt Frazier. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today, so let's put in a strong effort and show him how we do things around here. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
I'm gonna watch some Zaza.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Damn.
Watch the screen!
When you got fouled up?
Yeah, let's go, let's do it!
They sipping everybody. You gotta stop it. They sip everybody.
Good. All right, let's move on.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yeah, watch it out! Do it! Hey! Hey! Shot! Come on, tee up on him! Shot!
Keep it going.
And one!
Oh!
Focus!
Hey, hit me up.
Practice, man, not stop. Everything not stop. Take that place to San Antonio. Let's play him in the classic zone. What happened, dude? Why didn't you find this out? Alright, man, let's ball, bro. I'm trying to ball.
The NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career by jumping in and trying out the My Player Builder. To start off, you have the option to download the My NBA 2K21 mobile app to scan your face into the game. Once you're good with your appearance, it's time to try out the builder. This year, we've added more skill breakdowns to choose from, so make sure to take a look and pick the right fit for your game. Then, choose your physical profile, modify your attribute caps, and you pick the takeover you want. After you've personalized your build, it's time to test your potential. You get to select the overall you want to play as for the game, all the way up to a 99. Then it's time to pick your badges. The upgrades available are based on the attributes you have in each category. And it's your decision on how to divide up the badges. Do you want to max them out with a few Hall of Fame badges? Or do you want a little bit of everything by using bronze and silver? It's your call. Once you pick your jump...
Let's go ball up, man.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At small forward, Kevin Knox. At center, Bull Holmes. At shooting guard, R.J. Barrett. At the other forward position, Rex Ramsey. At the other guard position, Andre Turner. And now for your San Antonio Spurs!
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
And right now for the Knicks, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
So the New York starting five, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. Then it's Turner. Then there's Bull, and it's Ramsey in at the 4-man position. And for San Antonio, they've got Gobert, Murray out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Battle in at the 4. And Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
Sexton dishes to Murray. Takes it off the glass. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive.
Oh, how you get better with, huh? Let's all right, back on D. Let's do it, man.
Now, here's Sexton. He's covered closely.
We eliminated them in the finals, so you know they
and just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Battle. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Turner against Murray. And Turner kicks to Barrett. Now, here's Bull.
Cut to the basket. There you go. Cut to the basket. Good cut to the basket. Let's go.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Gobert the pass to Torres.
Let's go.
Got a piece of it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Shot
back up in there
for the Knicks.
Let's go.
2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Murray. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by San Antonio. Shoots.
You were supposed to rim pull up, bro.
They'll get another chance. Pass to Ramsey. A second chance effort. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Sexton.
That's defense, though.
The shot that time, not on target. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
That's defense. They heat down there.
It's their first meeting of the season.
And of course, playing against their NBA Finals opponent from a season ago, they hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy and sent this club home empty-handed.
Here's Sexton, following the score by New York. Six on the shot clock. Fires the three. No good that time.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Bull. Here's
Back
Ramsey.
up again.
And the
Reverse
dunk to
throw.
finish it off.
Reverse throw.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make
working.
those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And the Spurs with possession. The Knicks making the shot.
Here's
Murray.
Defense, I got that board too.
Again missing.
I got
The
that
Knicks
board
with the
too.
lead.
Defense. Oh, he letting me go?
Here's
Okay.
Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6.
Too much of the paint open right here.
High post, Gobert. There's the feed to Sexton.
He ain't doing nothing. That's all.
Tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses
Oh!
Here's Turner.
He's
He had a 33-point outing in the last game against Minnesota.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on
Yo,
the night.
man.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And that one is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Knicks making the shot. And he makes that one.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players of great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do today, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
Not a mad at him.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Turner kicks to Barrett. The pass to Ramsey. He dishes it to Turner. Passes it to Knox. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Sexton. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. And stolen by Bull. Here's Ramsey. The rebound by the Spurs. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Now, here's Cousins. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Pass to Gray. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and it's denied. Outside Turner. Harris, right side. Outside Turner.
What a pass.
Here's
Put
Wagner.
it back up. What
And
a
terrific
pass.
work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
What a
And the
pass.
Knicks lead by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Smitty, I heard this the other day, letting a player stay in the game after his 6th foul, but granting an extra free throw to the other team. What do you think of that?
Kevin, that's crazy. I mean, no way.
I knew you'd say that. I knew you would say that.
I do summer league games, and I watched this 10 fouls. There's no way we could have had that many fouls when I played. We have to keep it at 6 foul, and you're out.
Vincent's checked in for the Spurs. Out to the wing. Here's Delgado. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he sinks the 2nd. Here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
But now you want to lose.
That's Joe Delgado.
I was looking at it. I was like, why are you doing
Now Cousins. Shot clock at 5. Hit the tip.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Now here's Turner. Guarded closely. Cuts off the pass. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Torres. Here's Cousins. And the pass to Gray. Trying to end the drought. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
This is what Cousins gives you. Good recognition. The ability to make plays for his teammates.
Harris outside. Oh, Turner in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Vincent. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Down low. And another turnover here by New York. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Turner.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's Vincent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Gray. Torres, the pass to Delgado. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. New York leading by 7. Inside, here's Diamantopoulos, off target at the rim.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harris outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Vincent, guarded by Harris. Turner with the steal. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And it's slammed in by Turner. And the Knicks lead by 9. 1:24 left to play in the first. Gray passes to Torres. Here's Delgado. Passes to Gray. That one, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Harris outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Vincent. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Gray. Sinks the triple. Gray's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Antonio.
Terrific feed from DeMarcus, a skillful big who looks great when he's locked in.
Harris passes to Turner. Here's Wagner. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Pass to Delgado. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. $19 seconds left in the first. Here's Gray. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Misses off the right iron. He lobs it up.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Oh, yeah.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Clarkson. He's out there with Turner, and it's Coleman in at the 4 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He added 33 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And the shot goes in. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the middle, it's tipped and stolen by Cousins. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Torres. And again, it's San Antonio with the 3.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can catch up.
Outside Turner. Pass to Coleman. Back to Turner. 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Turner's got 9 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Vincent after the made shot from Turner. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gray. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Turner passes to Coleman. Back to Turner. Over to the left wing. Here's Diamatopoulos. And the wing jumper offline. Spurs trail by 8. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Turner with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Clarkson on the wing. He had 10 points in the win against Minnesota. Turner looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away.
What?
And again, New York turns it over.
Now let's turn it over and
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Monday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The pass to Clarkson. New York moving it around. Pass to Turner. To the paint. Here's Coleman. That ball was nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 8th assist here tonight. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Turner against Murray. And it's blocked. And here is Turner. He's got 9. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for
Freeze
Bull.
him up.
Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Torres. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Turner kicks to Clarkson. Here's Knox. Kept alive by New York. Turner passes to Bull. Nice D from Cousins.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to Vincent. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Cousins. And it's Colin Sexton in for Vincent. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 7. Sexton up top. 5 on the clock. Murray for 3. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his first basket.
See, this is where the better conditioning comes in. Rudy Gobert able to stay active.
Here's Knox. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. New York needs to get off a shot. Shot's good by Turner.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Spurs trail by 7. Murray the pass to Gardner. Now here's Sexton. Outside for Murray. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
San Antonio making a switch here. Now the spotlight usually is on the head coach. But Smitty, what makes for a great assistant coach on the staff in your eyes?
Well, I think when he have a great relationship with the coaches and also he has a great relationship with the players. I also love the assistant coaches that are very detailed. And also some of those guys, they have great insight on what a coach can see. It's still a team, and there's some great assistants out there.
To the inside, Sexton, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the Spurs making a change here. Delgado's checked in. Turner against Murray. Bull. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot-blocking master.
Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Ramsey. Here's Barrett, knocked away and stolen by Sexton. And he dunks it down.
He takes advantage of it in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. Number 1, the Knicks.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Here's Barrett, and it's blocked, but he gets it back. Back to Turner, over Murray. Here's Knox. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Sexton. Averaging about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Turner. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Murray. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now the pass to Knox. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Murray finds Sexton. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without foul.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Blaze checked in.
I like Gobert's attack mentality around the rim. You can tell he loves to throw it down.
And it's Turner off the drive. Ramsey. The rebound by Delgado.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Gray. He's got 8. Here's Battle. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Spurs. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Spurs, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Now here's Turner. He's got 11. Passes it to Ramsey. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by Delgado. Delgado's got 4 rebounds in this game. Battle passes to Gray. To the paint. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Turner.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
That free throw good from Turner.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Wagner, he's checked in for the Knicks. Spurs trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Battle. To the middle. Gobert down low. The open look here for Sexton. And he hits it to tie the game up. Sexton's got 8 points.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Turner with it. Gray's there. Outside Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Delgado. There's the pass to Battle. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Shoots it. Nails the baby hook. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Now, this is why Gobert is shooting over 60% for his career. Highly efficient inside.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for New York. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Curtis Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs. Colin Sexton is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Torres in at the 3, the small forward. Both good from the line that time. San Antonio trailing here. Murray surveying the D. This is it to Sexton. Good on the 13-footer. Sexton's got 10 points.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now here's Turner. Shot, high post, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it. Well, if you ask Rudy Gobert, he's not focused on his individual matchup. His job is to anchor the entire defense. For him, it is a team game.
Here's Turner. Rebound, San Antonio.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Murray outside. Pass to Torres. Now here's Gobert. Tight defense on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for big men like Gobert, their impact felt by every offensive player on the floor. Not just the man he's guarding.
Kevin, he's an elite shot blocker, but it's also the shots he alters. His presence alone creates doubt in the mind of shooters.
And it's Turner off the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. We take a look at Turner. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
And that one falls for Bull. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Murray kicks to Sexton. No good with the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And the dunk by Bull.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bull making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Back at the line again. Let's go. Let's go.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Turner against Murray. The Knicks pull it in. Bulls got 4 rebounds in this game. Turner up top. He's covered by Murray. And it's Turner off the drive. Bull the pass to Knox. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Murray. 7th in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Ramsey defended by Sexton, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Hall of Fame, man.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. So the wing on the left. Gardner passes to Murray, and it's good for 2. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Turner against Murray.
Oh!
Poked away.
Oh,
and
you robbed me!
Lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
This is what Murray gives you. Length and speed at both ends. That's a terrific play.
Ramsey.
Oh, no and one rep. Go back up.
And the dunk by Bull.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Here's Sexton. The Knicks making the shot. The pass to Torres. Murray outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Bucket is good. Sexton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Ramsey, he's guarded by Cousins.
Where's the foul?
Out to Turner. Down low. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Turner. Bull's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Coach took me out, and I'm trying to ball.
Turner inside. Gray's there. They get it again.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Stolen away.
Ooh!
And the foul called on.
I had to foul him because that was good.
It's his third foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Battle passes to Delgado. Dishes to Sexton. A floater. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Harris. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Diamatopoulos. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass.
Man, he took that.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Harris. Sexton kicks to Gray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Delgado. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gobert lead in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Oh,
the shot by Turner, no good. The Spurs have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Gray. He's got 8. Nice shot by Gobert.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
.152 left to play in the third. Here's Diamatopoulos. And the Knicks miss again. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style. Not something that's always associated with foreign-born players. But they're erasing that perception.
The putback doesn't go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Misses from close range.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And Turner throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Battle passes to Gray. Drains it from 17 feet out. Gray's got 10 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Now here's Turner. 19 points in the game.
What the
Rudy
fuck
Gobert
is
with
this
the
dude
rebound.
doing, bro?
Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Dimes. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Sexton. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Great make off an assist.
Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. 7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Sexton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us.
I got it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Spurs leading by 4, and on the floor for New York here in the 4th. We've got Knox. Harris is out there with Turner, and it's Ramsey in at the power forward position. Now, here's Sexton. And it's Delgado missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Turner. And the Spurs with possession. The lead is 2. Here's Gray. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Turner. Gobert with the block. Here's Gray. Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Torres checked in for San Antonio. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Pass to Gray. Shot clock at 6. On deep. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Knicks trail by 4. Outside Turner to the middle. Here's Ramsey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Gray. San Antonio again missing. And it's Harris with the ball for the Knicks. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. The shot by Turner, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Spurs. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
That'll pass to Sexton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Spurs with possession. And the foul called on Dimes. That's his 5th foul.
just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
Murray's checked in for San Antonio. And a switcher also for New York. It's checked in for Harris. Now here's Murray. The shot from the low post is good. Murray's got 20.
This is the potential DeJounte Murray has. When he's feeling it, he can shoulder the offense.
Turner passes to Ramsey. Comes up empty down low. San Antonio leading by 4. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And the Knicks making a change here. Bowles checked in. Knicks trail by 6. Now here's Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
The Spurs have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And Ball pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pass to Knox. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in.
He bricked every 3 today, bro.
Out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
That boy shot, yo.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
So it's San Antonio now. The Knicks making the shot. Murray right side. 5 to shoot to the inside. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Spurs lead by 7.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Turner against Murray. Now Turner. Kicks it to Ball.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Murray against Turner.
Yo, son, that nigga on him, bro. He on him, bro.
And he lays it straight in.
He is on
Turner's
that boy.
got 8 here in the quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Murray the pass to Torres. Cousins dishes to Sexton. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, Ball. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Cousins. Pass to Murray.
Right down in the paint. Oh, this nigga got Cousins on me. That's easy money. That's easy money, bruh.
And there's the pass to Cousins. Here's Sexton. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Wow.
Sexton's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. Turner inside.
I
can't hit from in close.
No foul. I ain't get no foul, bro. Look, he left the paint.
The miscue.
He left the
protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And they pick up 2. Turner's got 30 points.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Out to the right wing. Cousins, no one around him. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 6. Turner passes to Ball. Yep, that one goes in there. Bulls got 12 points here in the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and create looks from inside.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Sexton. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in. Sexton's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, crafty there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Now, here's Barrett. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Won't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here.
I know you were going to pass it back, bro.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. The dish now to Sexton. It's rebounded by New York. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. And again, it's New York.
And guys, this is kind of Ball's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety.
Passes to Bennett. Murray against Turner to the left wing. Outside for Murray.
Damn, I ain't get that. Yo, I ain't get that. Yo!
Tigers from 14.
Oh my goodness.
Murray's got 4
Nigga
points.
got easy points.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
And the Spurs with possession here, leading by 5. Sexton kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 5.
Yo! Oh my God, he stood up there. He stood right there and watched him, bro. He stood right there and watched him. I can't believe it.
Incredibly smooth in everything
And
he
once
does.
he stood up right there and watched him. What you want me to do?
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. Good on both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th.
Yo, no. What happened to recovery?
And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 8 now on the night. They get the rebound.
Oh my, yo, bro, this nigga breaked it. This nigga breaked it on open ground, bro. On open ground, he breaked it, bro.
In the open court.
And it goes down 2 points.
Son, that was the cut right there. Every time.
San Antonio leading by 5. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Teardrop shot. And
wow, he left the nigga wide open, bro.
13 points now in the quarter.
You know,
wow.
About positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Wow.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
So it's San Antonio.
Wow.
Making the shot.
And the
wow. I gotta find out, bro. What kind of defense? He's killing him, bro. Killed that man today, bro. up.
And
Good
so
game.
it's
They
the
played the
Spurs
better
with the
game
win.
today.
A
Good score.
confident win and one where they clearly showed the
Played the
greater
better
effort.
game.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
mean, that was
talking
a
about.
solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence.
I still
than their
got
opponent.
40 though.
And that about wraps it up. Now for cricket. This is Kevin Harlan.
Man, them boys, I can't believe them niggas, man. That nigga let me down. You had him at the bucket, bro. And you ain't dropped that shit, bro. They might could be eliminated.
You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex. Back in a bit for more on your New York Knicks.
What more can I do?
Have you or someone you love?
Team got to do their part, bro. Niggas was off, bro. Off. Not my boys. My boys got bopped. They was off. Boy dropped 30 points. Kill RJ Barrett. That nigga dropped 30 points on them, bro. They beat us every quarter. $20 points. Randy Gobert got player of the game. 14 points, 14 rebounds. These niggas had 30. They didn't even get it. Who is this nigga? I don't know. Nigga had 12 points. Come on, bro. Where my squad at? 8 for 19, bro. Come on, bro. 3 for 10, bro. What's going on, B? Where they beat us at? Everything. Better field goal, better 3-point percentage. Come on, bro. Beat us on second chance points. Tied up for bench points. Beat us in assists? That's unheard of. We a better assist team. Them niggas beat us in assists. Beat us in offensive boards. Beat us in defense. We had more turnovers. Come on, bro. We had a 14-point lead. Them niggas came back and beat us. Are you crazy, bro? Hall of Fame for you. Fuck it, bro. Who next on the plate? Charlotte, bro. At home, bro. Mad as hell. Mad as hell. That was all right.
I can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately. So that's a low blow.
So I'm going with the Celtics.
I'm going to go with the Lakers. It's on, Alexis.
It's on. Let's go.
Stop.
Kobe attacking, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Game time.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your New York Knicks. Get him or get stung.
A reminder that you can still purchase tickets for any upcoming game at the ticket booth or on our website. New York, 178, all the way.
The NBA now taking deposits, season tickets to the next season. Stop by the fan assistance table in the East Concourse to see how you become an NBA season ticket.
A reminder, fans, we hope to come and join us for trading card day. First 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a trading card match. Arrive early to the fan zone to get them signed by the Knicks mascot and city gangster. Just a reminder, folks, make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your
Don't forget to bring the family to an upcoming game where we're giving away a free Battle Ball. The first 5,000 fans through the arena will get a free Knicks Battle.
A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline is taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And here's a look at the numbers for Ball.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Doumbouya, Reddish out there with Brogdon. Then there's Saric, and it's Stockton in at the 5 spot. And for New York, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. Then it's Turner. Then there's Bull, and it's Ramsey in at the power forwards position. Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State, your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was full circle. It was completion of being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy.
But put that back up. Yeah,
we're
not playing this. That was really good.
As a
last game I played.
My goatee didn't even connect in. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who support me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
Here's Turner after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. There's the pass to Ramsey. Nice hit again. Bull can't hit. Here's Charlotte. Elbow shot. A shot by Reddish, no good. Pass to Ramsey. Some nice passing by New York here. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Doumbouya passes to Brogdon. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Bull can't hit.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Doumbouya. Here's Stockton. And Bull pulls it down. For New York, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And the basket by Knox.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Brogdon with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passion. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Passes it to Doumbouya. 6 to shoot. And here's Reddish. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston.
It was his rebound that stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
They grabbed their own miss. Some solid defense from Saric.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. He cannot get his shots to drop.
And that one drops.
But you got to respect the interior game of Saric. I mean, he's solid at using his size to his advantage down there.
Turner against Brogdon. Pass to Knox. Here's Barrett. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
The Knicks shooting pretty great so far, about 23%. And it's Turner off the drive. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Dimes.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Turner against Brogdon. Shoots over Turner. The 10-footer finds the target. 6 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. A disappointing result.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Saric coming off a stellar performance against Boston. The pass to Brogdon. And the layup's good off the glass. Brogdon's got 8.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Turner passes to Ramsey.
You ain't gonna cut to the basket, though. That's what I'm thinking.
Some solid defense from Saric.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
New York trailing. Here's Bol. Doumbouya pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Turner after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Shots good by Turner.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Their last game, a win against Boston. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena. And the little cornerback there anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Brogdon with it. Now Bol defending. Stockton, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Turner up top. He's covered by Stockton. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Brogdon the pass to Stockton. Back to Brogdon. Over Turner. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Pass to Ramsey. Now Barrett. New York moving the ball around.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now here's Turner. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. It's over Brogdon. The shot by Turner, no good. Charlotte trailing. Here's Reddish. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I mean, he's just a multi-talented player. I mean, for a big man, Saric really dishes it well.
Here's Turner. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Turner's got 8.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Saric passes to Reddish. That shot off. The Knicks go the other way with it. One-on-one fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Charlotte making a switch here. Clark, he's checked in for Stockton. Robert Covington comes in for Sharich. Ball's checked in for Doomboya. And Burton subbed in for Reddish. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact that the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Like the Clippers of a year ago. They looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
And the Knicks making a change here.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A shot by Brogdon wide open, and the Hornets miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one, good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not getting the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and his lead to scores.
Here's Diamatopoulos to halt the run, and the layup by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 12.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
Here's Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%. Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Here's Burton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. That one drops for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Outside Turner. Lock at 6. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. To take a look at Turner, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Malcolm Brogdon.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Yeah, and these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint within them.
And the Hornets with this.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Niggas be scamming.
Possession here. After the miss from Turner, Burton and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. New York leading by 6. Outside Turner. Pass to Wagner. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 6 assists now in the game. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Stolen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 8. Goes up on the high post. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Knicks shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. floats one, and it's rebounded by Covington. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Brogdon with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Covington. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with him.
Turner passes to Wagner. And that one is good. Wagner's got his second basket.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Brogdon. Knicks with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Turner. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. The Knicks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Robert Covington out there with Clark. And it's Ball. And it's Gregory in at the 3, a small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He had 42 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. And I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Clarkson kicks to Turner. Shoots over Covington. The shot by Turner, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Turner, following the score by Charlotte. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Down low. The pass to Coleman. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Covington. Hornets trail by 4. Taken away. And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to Wagner. No good on that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Burton. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Clark. Shot clock at 6. Here's Burton. Offensive rebound. And Clark slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you, you got to love.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other four guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Now, here's Reddish. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Here's Gregory. Turner covering. Three-pointer. Gregory misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Knox. That misses off the backboard.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gregory. The Knicks shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Knocks it loose and stolen by Stockton. Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting, and it's all evened up. Reddish has got 4 points this quarter. Here's New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Turner. Ooh, the double clutch. Ball feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from 11, and he overshot that one, missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, he took a good angle to the shooter and
Yo, ref.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And it's sent back by Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Stockton. Kicks it to Reddish. Here's Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
So both teams making some changes here.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pass to Turner. To the left side wing. And the pass to Knox. Dishes it to Turner. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Good on the bucket. Bulls got 8 points.
Defense is aggressive on them, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Stockton passes to Reddish. He kicks it to Jumboya. Nailed from three-point land. Jumboya's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Lands it. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Reddish. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Reddish has got 6 points in the quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. A floater. Stockton trying to break loose. Jumboya can't get it to go. Barrett dishes to Turner. Feeds the Bull. Excellent D from Stockton. Hornets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. New York trailing. Harris kicks to Barrett. Back to Harris. pass to Bull. Over Stockton. And the Knicks miss again. The Hornets shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's Reddish. 8 points for him. It's stolen. Here's Barrett. On the high post, he drills it. Barrett's got his first 2 points of the night.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
In the pass to Reddish. And that's a foul called on Bull. That's his first foul. Passes it to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. That's 10 points for Cam Reddish. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
From past the arc. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Sharch. Over in the corner, Reddish. The offensive rebound.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
And Pierce slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Derek Terra loves seeing him hammer it home.
And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris is the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all.
Here's Brogdon. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 4.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Brogdon. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Barrett not, so the wingman. Then there's Bull. Then it's Turner. And it's Ramsey in at the 4. That'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Sharch. Turner against Brogdon. Here's Bull. Here's Ramsey. Sharch grabs the board. Sharch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Doumbouya. The putback. The Knicks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle, stolen by Stockton. Brogdon outside. And the foul called on Dimes. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside to Brogdon. For the tie. And it's Sharch with the nice basket inside. Sharch has got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yo, this dude right here, bro.
After the break, 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout.
Look at that. Down.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And it's Turner off the drive from 15 feet away.
Yo.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Here's Reddish. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Turner with the slam.
Oh, and he got fancy. with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Get up.
And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Count that bucket. Brogdon's got 16.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And it's Turner off the drive.
Set him up. Ain't no shooter. I need a shooter right there.
Six on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jarge has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside to Brogdon.
Damn.
Buries the long-range jumper. Brogdon's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been...
Oh, my God. This nigga picking every pass.
Sharks looking around. The feed to Stockton. And finished off by Stockton.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sarge. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Will it go? Here's Turner, and a lot of contact on that one. So
bang that. He know
well, the NBA is entertaining. You know, Chris, it also
wow,
can have in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Oh, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind coming at the end of an alley-oop. Oh, we've got a moment here. The top free throw shooters in the league. He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Both free throws good from Turner.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Here's Reddish. Good. Reddish has got 16.
Damn, that boy nice.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Stockton left side. Ball's not loose. The pass to Reddish. Tries to keep it alive, but they recover it. Pass to Clark. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Out of bounds.
What?
Charlotte takes possession.
Let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon. Second in assists. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Knicks with the rebound. Bulls got 6 rebounds here tonight. That ball, nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Reddish the pass to Stockton. Kicks it to Reddish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Charlotte, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Balls checked in for Charlotte. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the three well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up, really 1 through 5.
Wagner, he's checked in for ball. Charlotte in the lead. Passes it to Gregory. He kicks the ball, lets it go from deep, and Wagner pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And it's slammed in by Turner. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Gregory, the pass to Reddish. Stockton dishes to Reddish. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Ball slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Turner inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's a good play. The drive, coach, crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Robert Covington's checked in for Stockton. Here's Clark. Gregory, the pass to Clark. Reddish with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Turner. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Turner.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the strike. Charlotte trailing. Here's Gregory. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Clark kicks to Reddish, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Covington wide open. He fires. And again, the Hornets missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Turner passes to Coleman. Outside Turner. Goes up on the wing. They get it back. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Coleman's got his first basket of the night.
I had to do it there. I had to try. On the boards, an easy putback to show forth.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside, Reddish. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 19 points for Cam Reddish.
And guys, the D has to show a little more.
Oh, Cam Reddish, no, he was almost got left. Oh.
Here's Turner, and Covington sends it back. They get it back. Charlotte's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Goes back up. It's deflected. Some nice passing by.
Oh!
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Reddish. It's blocked. Now Turner. He's got 31. Takes it off the glass.
For my city.
Turner's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
To the middle. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. New York calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And the Hornets making a change here. June Boy is checked in. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's good from Turner. Sharge checked in for the Hornets. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
Gregory, the pass to Reddish. Shoots from 12. Nice jump shot. Good. Reddish has got 23 points. New York calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Sometimes I see who I'm in the band. Debate who is the greatest, what you debate. Take it for granted. You run in your house without stinking. If you ready to doubt, if you say you about, I win it, then we come out. I just go pick it. I just visit the count.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Charlotte Hornets, 4.5 games behind.
And you know, for the Hornets, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
Greg, I wish I could say I saw this coming, but I had no idea. They put it together so early. Tremendous job by the coaching staff.
Turner passes to Ramsey. Over in the corner, Reddish. Connects from three-point range. He's got 26.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Turner with it. And Dumboya picks him up defensively. It's Turner, high post. He has 35 to the inside. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on charge. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gregory. Here's Ball. Pass to Gregory. Offensive rebound. Dumboya, good. Dumboya's got 8 points.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Charge passes to Gregory. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Diamatopoulos. Got a piece of it, but they'll get another chance. Now the pass to Wagner. Back to Turner. Over Sharch. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Charlotte looking who they've got. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Reddish. Then there's Dumboya. Then it's Ball. And it's Sharich in at the center, filling out the middle. Reddish the pass to Sharich. Brogdon outside. Goes up with a stripe. It's rebounded by New York. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Ramsey. Pops in the layup for 2. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Doumbouya. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Turner passes to Wagner. The rebound by Brogdon. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Hornets. A 2-point game. And Saric gets to Brogdon. Banked in off the glass. Brogdon's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
No, he's reading the defense, sensing the opening. He doesn't hesitate.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Saric passes to Brogdon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brogdon's got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment
and ability you can't be breaking those, bro.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball's running. Reddish's shot is good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here.
Come on, y'all. Let's play a good
So he
game.
gets them both. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brogdon the pass to Reddish.
Yo, wow.
Reddish with the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And it's Turner off the drive. Pass to Knox. Back to Turner. Clock at 6. In the corner, Barrett with it. Fires from deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Reddish. And it's in there.
What?
Now it's a 4-point Hornets lead.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense
Damn.
balanced.
What the fuck you supposed to do with
Sure
this
can
nigga
get
banging
off
on
the
me?
floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
RJ getting his ass whooped.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Saric. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for New York.
All 3 throws good from Turner. And so it's Charlotte with it. They lead by 4. Now here's Reddish. Defense is right there. There's Brogdon. He can't get it to go. The Knicks go the other way with it. Pass to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. And the shot goes down. 14 points for Bol Bol.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Reddish with the ball. Picked up by Turner. A shot by Reddish, no good.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Ramsey.
Yo!
Hornets pull it in. Reddish has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Brogdon outside. Shoots over Turner. And there's Brogdon on the assist from Reddish. Reddish has got his 4th assist in this one. For New York, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And it's Turner off the drive, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Clark, he's checked in for Dario Saric. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Reddish. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Oh, that's the skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Stockton passes to Dumboya. They get a hand on it.
Let's go.
Keep
going. Keep driving to the back. Stop that. What's in the bank? Stop it. 0-5-6.
Here's New York. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Turner passes to Ramsey.
Back in there, man.
Second effort, and it's good on the way in. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Hornets call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dimes.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
And here are the Knicks now. A 2-point game. To the paint. Here's Bol. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Clark. It's deflected. Here's New York. They're on a 15-5
Why you pull back?
Turner against Brogdon. Down low. Here's Bol. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Dumboya passes to Reddish. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. It needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Let's go.
On the free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 8. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brogdon's got 13 points in the second half. Outside Turner and the pass to Ramsey. Second chance effort. And the dunk by Bol.
The towering presence That is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
You always get me out there.
And that one falls for Ball. Brogdon's got the ball here for Charlotte. They trail by 9 points. Stockton outside. He dishes it to Jumboy. Outside to Brogdon for the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brogdon's got 11 points in the quarter.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind. He's
just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it.
From outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Then against Turner. To the middle. Here's Ball. Another possession. Another assist.
Oh, fire in
the
the
chemistry
city. Let's go.
He has with his guys
We
is
on
impressive.
fire in the
Keeping
city.
his head on a
Close
swivel,
out.
actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Reddish. From deep. And a great assist by Brogdon.
Deep
As
ball,
that one goes in.
I don't know who he is, but
Brogdon's
he
got
is
assist number
balling,
5 here
man.
tonight.
But the Memphis.
Now here's Turner. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Ramsey.
Why you ain't pulling?
Turner against Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing.
Ooh!
Tries again.
Back up
And
in
another
there.
shot. Got a piece of it. Here's the dish to Clark. Here's Reddish.
Get that out of here.
Sent back by Turner.
Get that out of here. I meant that. Get that out of here. I'm going for it.
Turner finishing it off.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Hey, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Jumboy dishes to Reddish. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to
trade
make
this
it a
nigga.
3-point play.
Trade him, bro.
I like that pick.
Trade
You
him,
can see
bro.
how easily it makes it for him
He's
to
done,
get to
man.
the cup.
And that one misses. The Knicks leading by 7. Back to Turner. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Kicks to Barrett for 3.
Told you
And
trade
the
him,
rebound
bro.
goes to the
Trade
Hornets.
him, bro.
And you
Told you.
don't want to give up that
Come
kind
on,
of
kid.
look
Get
too
him out of
often.
there. Can't do nothing with him.
Here's Brogdon. He feeds it to Clark. He's off on that one. New York shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Ramsey passes to Turner. 1:22 left in the game. Bull and another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now here's Jumboy. T right on him. Stockton outside. Reddish kicks to Jumboy. Brogdon outside. High arcing shot.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
Here's Barrett. Kept alive. Pass to Turner. Second shot opportunity. Here's Bull.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Outside
You know you had to pass that.
No good on the triple. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Turner. And it's
He
blocked.
swatted it.
here's Brogdon. Stockton up top. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Oh, going at him, man. I'm playing with him, man.
Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a mistake, allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Andrews, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Cut it out. Huh? Whoa. Uh-huh. Then we open up shop, yeah.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. And
that's going to do it for tonight.
I totally think we've gone a little overboard with some of these trade demands.
Crazy numbers. Look at them crazy numbers, bro. Been in the league for 5 years, he turned up 39 points. He was balling, bro. I like how he was moving, bro. He was moving right. That was his career high. He showed up.